This is to go through Learning Target 2.2.5b, which talks about the characteristics from a linear function. So we are given just an equation, and we are asked to find our 4 big characteristics for linear functions. A few of them we can find just from the equation and knowing what each part means. So in y equals mx plus b, each part has a special purpose. Our m is our slope. So this is our m, which is our slope. And so I just want to write my 1/2. Don't put the x with it because the x is not part of the slope. The slope is 1/2. That also tells us whether it's increasing or decreasing based on if it is positive or negative. So 1/2 is positive. We would expect that line to be going up or increasing. Next, we have the b part of our function. So 3 is our b value, which is our y-intercept. So our y-intercept, remember, we write as a point. The number goes in the y space, so I want to put 3 here. And the x value will always be 0 for those. So lastly, for my x-intercept, I am going to actually do some calculation. For x-intercept, I know that y equals 0. And so I'm going to plug in 0 for y in my equation. So I have 0 equals 1/2 x plus 3. And I just want to simplify that out. It should take 2 steps every time. So we're going to start by subtracting 3. 0 minus 3 is -3. And then this is a fraction here, which is not a big deal. We are just going to divide by 1/2. And when you do -3 divided by 1/2, don't get confused by that. It's not the same as half of 3. It's not the same as -3 divided by 2. -3 divided by 1/2 will give you -6. And then I just need to write that as a coordinate point. So for our x-intercept, the number goes in the x space. So I have -6, 0.